Good morning, YouTube. This is Mini back. What I have in front of you today, you guys seen yesterday. I did the unboxing video from scaleworld.net, and you guys seen some of the stuff that I got from Pete over there on our next project together. Well, the project comes from At-Resin. It's Puerto Rico 124th and 125th is his title on Facebook. At-Resin, Puerto Rico 124th, 125th resin. So if you guys go over there and check them out on Facebook, see what he's offered. What I have today is I've done some of the cleanup on the parts that I got from Pete over there for this next build. So what I've done is, here is the RX2 body that Alex makes. See if it'll focus in. That Alex makes. You guys seen it yesterday. It was full of flash. With any resin products, outside of, the big model house who does it professionally, and some of these other professionally done places, when you're dealing with an individual that does resin, most of the time you're going to have some cleanup. There's going to be some flash. A lot of them don't have the time to produce a product to turn around and ship it and have the time and the cost to stay low enough for them to clean them up. And you're always going to have issues with fitment, because you're actually a lot of when you're doing resin, you're actually making a copy of a copy. So sometimes it either gets enlarged or it gets shrunken, depending upon how many times they've molded a piece over and over and over. So with that being said, today I got you the products that come from Alex over there at Resin. Here is our RX2 body cleaned up. There is some pinhole issues. Other than that, everything else looks really decent. I've cleaned everything up for the fitment part of the body. The body's still pretty thick in some spots, and I'll have to sand that down and clean that up. As you can see, the bumper come right off already, but it's not glued. And what I've done is I had to clean up the bumpers, but there is the mounting pegs are still there. I'm going to narrow these up a little bit and maybe sand them a little bit flat. That's the beauty about resin versus plastic. I can reshape these pretty easy to get to my liking. Then the tail light panel was a separate piece. I have, since it lays in there like that, I cleaned up all in here and got rid of all that. So this right here will focus. So it will recess in there like it's supposed to. On this right here is how it comes. It was solid all the way through, so I sanded it down and I made me a lip edge right here, so that way the tail lights come onto the second panel the way it's supposed to be. But it's just a tight fit, because it's supposed, you don't want no great big gaps. I'll clean all that up when I fix all these air holes. When I fix these air holes and some of these pinholes that you see down here, I'll widen that up, so that way once I foil this and do the paint and everything for the tail light details, it'll fall right right in. But as you can see, all the parts clean up really well. So right here's a very, very nice piece. The holes are here already. I just re-drilled them so I can get a deeper fit. And here's the front bumper. And like I said, I'll shave this off, and I'll probably pull these back a little bit. I don't like how wide they are. I'll probably sand them back down. This right here is going to be a custom car anyway, so I'm going to do my own custom tweaks. You see how well the grill fits. and then it's in there nice and tight. There's a few things that I'll have to clean up. I'll probably drill out these headlights and give Pete real lenses. But usually when working with resin, all these little pinholes that you see like right here and everything, they're fixed real easy with super glue and a toothpick. Very minimal body work done after that. You just sand them and make them nice. But that's resin is not for the guy that just opens up a kit and starts building. I cleaned up all the flash in there to get that the way it is. I cleaned up all the windows. I'll probably remove the windshield wipers, being me and Pete are going to go custom on this. It's still, clean enough. I got, their special sanding tools and stuff I'll use to open this up. I'll have to hand make all the windows for this, which ain't a problem. There's still a lot of cleanup to do. Like you said, this right here is just a quick overview of the RX2 from Alex. You guys can contact him on Facebook for any of these products that I'm sharing with you today. It's At-Resin, and he's on Facebook, and it's well worth the look. Body is good and sturdy. You can see I'm trying to twist it. It's not going to twist. Slot car guys, it's thick enough to, I'm going to say, withstand an impact. Us nostalgic guys, it's good crisp lines and nice shape to do some building, some nice details. And like I said, if you're familiar with resin, you know how to clean a resin up, you know how to manipulate it, sand it, and get it ready. For you guys that ain't, it takes a little bit more patience, a little bit more practice. I probably sand this all the way off, take that right there all the way off. Probably shave the door handles. But working with resin, it sands a lot better than plastic. There's just some other things that, we can't get this subject in plastic, so resin is really our best choice. Another product that Alex offers was the wheels and tires, and here's his front wheel, and I sanded it down, and here's the back of it, and I put it inside of a Revell drag tire, and you can see how nice and clean. Alex gives the depth to it. The depth is there for whatever front runner you want to use, whatever tire you want to use, and so then you sand it down to your width. And I just use regular sandpaper. So right here's 180, and I just sanded it down. I use my knife to clean it up, and like I said, this is a two-part wheel. Here's his front and here's the back, and then you put it into your own tire, and you can see I sanded it down to the thickness that I wanted, and then it builds out like this, but I just did the way I wanted it. On his back wheel, the only thing I manipulated on this for me and Pete was the backing. This backing here is Revell 41 Willys wheel back, and I just, because I used it because Alex's rear wheels are 3 pieces if you want. Here's a ring, and then you got your wheel, and then you got the back. And instead of this right here, instead of the back sliding back and forth, I just put it on this wheel back, and then right now it's just got tape for the fitting part of it. But as you can see, it builds out to a real nice looking wheel. This is the AMT tire from, let's say, you're going to have this in the AMT Pro Street Chevelle, the AMT Pro Street Coronet, the Pro Street Nova of AMT. It's a slick, and these right here are treaded tires, but and that's that. And like I said, I sanded the ring down. To open up. Oh, look, I cracked that. You got to be careful, but see how I sanded this one here down so thin, because I wanted it to fit, up in the wheel like it should if I choose to use this certain style, this bead lock. That's what that is. That's a bead lock. And then that's if I choose to use that. So right there is another product from At-Resin. Another product he has is these cheater slicks, and they're all cleaned up. This is the front. The front has detailing and everything to it. See if we can't get that in there. The front will have the detailing to it, and then it has a nice looking tread pad on it. Now, if you take your time and sand this out, you can pretty much put any wheel in there you want. What I've done here is the Revell slick, but you see the arch, no detail, with the Revell drag star from the Revell 90 Mustang LX drag cart. What I've done is I sanded off the ring and everything that's around here like this. I sanded all that off, and I put it inside of Alex's tire, the At-Resin cheater slick. Now, here I have the Mustang kit body. If you put the Revell wheel and tire underneath of it, this is the look you'll get. You get something like this. But you don't get, there's hardly any thickness to it. See how far it sets in there, and that's what you end up with. So you take the At-Resin cheater slick, it fills the wheel wall up a lot better, and plus you get some meat under there like it should be. So, and this right here is just a few products that Alex runs over there at At-Resin. They got some, he's got some motor parts. He's got, like I said, a few different wheels. So if you guys ain't finding what you need from some of our other suppliers on Facebook or here from YouTube, go check out At-Resin. I know VCG Resin offers us some stuff, and you know, there's a few other things out there that are offering us some stuff, but just check some of these guys out. Some of them are offering other things that other guys ain't. So go there, check these guys out at Resin over on Facebook, and you can see that, you know, it's got some good looking products and some great looking stuff. So, well, that's about it for me today, guys. Just a little quick product review. As soon as I start building the Mazda RX-2 for Scale World, I'll do a video diary on that one too. Right at this point, I'm just you know, cleaning up the parts and, you know, showcasing some of the stuff that I am using. I know Alex over there at At-Resin, he has some pretty nice stuff. I've had my hands on it now. I've worked with it. Sand's good. It's crisp, clean. It's strong. Does have the common issues that you deal with when you're dealing with resin, some of the small spots. But if you've already been used to resin, I'll put this right here as, you know, out of a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being shit and 10 being damn near perfect. I'll tell you guys, this right here is a strong 8. I really like it. It's really clean. The issues that I am having with it is going to be personal issues, things that I want to either correct or eliminate for my own perspective on it. But it's clean. They're crisp. The detail is there. The air pockets and the pinholes are minimal. Most of the pinholes will be filled with my primer. Should I say, not even any filler. And where some of the other pinholes are, I can either eliminate that part for my own taste, or a little bit of super glue, and that'll be fixed. But really like the cheater slicks that come from Alex. It adds a great detail to just a street car. Really like the way it fills up that wheel well. I don't have to do no mini tub or nothing. It gives you a good looking pattern, good looking tread pattern. That's a really clean looking tire. Granted, it is hard resin and not soft resin, but you know, a little bit of patience, a little bit of paint, that'll be good to go. So I want to thank scaleworld.net, At-Resin, and all my followers, and hopefully I can get some more products from Alex over there at At-Resin and do a couple more reviews. If anybody here follows my channel and does do casting, or like I said, you guys can go get some sweet scale details over there from Chip and Lisa at Extreme Details. If you guys want to showcase any product here, I'll do my best. I'll give you my honest review. I won't sugarcoat it for anybody. I'll let you guys know the truth if there's any product that you want me to showcase or review. And either I'll build with it or I'll return it after I do the review. That's up to you guys that are producing the parts and whatnot. But this is Mini. This is just a quick overview of At-Resin. So you guys have a great day. Hopefully I get my package today. It didn't show up yesterday, and I'll have another reveal of something I'm really excited to have in my shop as soon as it will show up. But this is Mini. You guys, again, have a great day. Enjoy the hobby. Enjoy each other. And see ya.